Okay, here we are at the north end of the east wall, looking at, we got some solar panels on the east wall. Not sure exactly all the whys and what fors of that, but there it is. This is for us, presumably for the HVAC system, but that's the evaporator coil secondary drain line, and it's supposed to be installed over a window. So if you look at the window, you see you've got the water coming down, you know that you've got a problem. We've got a whole video dedicated to this. On this wall we got some stair step and vertical cracks through the brickwork at a couple different places. Oh, I thought I closed it. Interesting. Okay. Rain gutters do not discharge water far enough away from the structure. We've got a little bit of separation at our freeze boards, and that one's rolling out a little bit. There's a vertical crack through the brick and mortar right there. We've got a lot of debris. We've got a lot of wood mulch. Now when we move up here, we got some high soil right here. Now right here, over these windows, we have metal lintels. And the lintels are there to hold the bricks up, because we've disrupted the drainage plane. And just like you go around here, you see that? That's called a weep hole. Do you have any more weep holes than that? There's a weep hole. We don't have a lot of weep holes. There's a weep hole. Okay, brick is a very good building material. This house can burn down, and you can rebuild a new house using the brick. Okay? So, and architecture is regional, so that's what we build with here. This is our exterior cladding. But a property of brick that we chose to use, that we know it's a very good insulator, but it's very porous and water just goes right through it. You see how this mold is kind of coming up around here? Okay, moss or whatever, organic growths. Okay. So that brick's staying wet a lot. Now we're coming over here a little bit, because this porous water can get through it. So we have the weep holes. Most of the time you won't see water come out. It'll just be water vapor. But that's why we have them. Now we come over here to the lintels I was talking about earlier. Remember those guys? Okay, they hold the brick up. They're supposed to have weep holes on them as well. These are supposed to have weep holes on them as well. These light fixtures, the exteriors should be sealed to help prevent water from staying in the brick. And then over here, this is about the only place I've seen this on this house, but here it is. I'm here to talk about it. Is we should have Z-bar flashing over these windows and that door, and we don't. And we should have a weep screed right here, and we don't, because all walls leak. Brick walls leak. I get that. Okay, we know that. Already said that. But not just brick walls. You know, all walls leak. And so we should have a weep screed here and a weep screed here. And we should have Z-bar flashing there. Going along, we should have weep holes up there. The tree shouldn't be placed. That's a Rozell sharing. I don't know very much. A tree should not be placed closer than 25 feet to a structure, so that the roots don't take moisture away from your foundation, so that the roots don't push your house. We got a little bit of high soil right there too. That's where I'm going to take the water pressure. Over here, this closed dryer vent is too small. Okay, it doesn't meet current standards. And it's stuck open and it's clogged with wet. This horrible rain gutter does not divert water far enough away. One of our cleanouts is missing. Why is that off? Why is that clean off? It's cast iron. We got cast iron drain system. And then we got PVC vent system. Coming over here, we do not need Z-bar, we do not need weep holes, anything like that. We got negative drainage towards the house all along this side. The gas piping coming into the house should be painted. That's another clean out. This drain, it belongs over here. Okay? So it goes over a window. I don't know what it goes to exactly, but it needs to be positioned over the window. Moving along over here, our fence is installed backwards. People can use these rails to climb over the fence and go into your swimming pool. This garage door does not close 100%. See that? See how it's kind of not lined up a little bit? And then we come down here, it's bent up a little bit. And the casement goes directly down and meets the ground. We should have a gap between the casement and the concrete to keep the water from leaking up inside of there.